everyone, this is Fernanda, Lira, bassist and singer for the death metal band Crypta, and welcome to our Napalm Next Door. So, I'm gonna show you around. We've been recording for 3 weeks now, our debut album, here at Family Mob Studios, this amazing studio here in São Paulo, Brazil. We're all gathered up here. And yeah, I'm gonna show you around, talk a little bit about the studio, about the whole process. I'm gonna take you to our house we're staying like during the whole time, and yeah, so take this journey here with me. Come, let me show you around. So now a little bit before we started recording this video, like we were checking, like having the final checks on the final adjustments on every song, and like checking if everything's fine, like checking the levels and everything, so everything gets ready to be mixed. So the girls are in there with our producer and our engineer, so let me show you around a little bit, and maybe you can listen to a little bit of the album too. Here's Sonia right now there. Alright, so yeah, that was a little bit of one of our songs, one of my favorite ones, by the way. I love it. Yeah, everything's pretty much ready right now by the time we're recording. This is the last day of recordings, day 22nd or 23rd or something like that. Everything went pretty smooth, and oh, and in that same room we recorded most of the stuff. Like we adjusted most of the stuff. There's the other big room where like the amps were like sounding, and there was room for the amp sound to, you know, like travel around. But on that little room is actually where the magic happened. Like I recorded vocals there, the girls recorded solos, and yeah, I recorded bass. The main part of the process happened all there. So yeah, let me show you another interesting part of the studio. Here we have this whole thing set up because it's not every day that you get to find like a nice couch like that, so we just made like a photo session, a very casual photo session. And that's why we're all like dressed up like this, because usually during the recordings we were pretty casually dressed. I would say extremely casually dressed with like flip-flops and stuff, so that was a good day that now we're all like this to record this. So yeah, so this is the room where the other part of the magic happens, where I set like the amps out, and you can see like the setup for the solos here. And there's another very amazing thing regarding this room in this very same studio, because it's one of the best ones here in São Paulo, and that's why I personally chose this one for the recordings, and we all agreed it would be the best one. Not only because of the, you know, like all the gear they have, they are specialized on drums, so they have like, I don't know, like 10 snares there. I can show you that later. And also the staff, like everything is perfect in my opinion here in the studio. But there's another very magical thing going on here, or maybe that went on here in the past. Some bands, when they come here to Brazil, they rehearse or record like little demos and stuff here in the studio. So in the same room I'm speaking to you, and in the same floor here, King Diamond stepped on here. King Diamond was here. So that's pretty important to me to have like a huge King Diamond tattoo here on my leg. I love King Diamond. And when I got to know this, I was like, fuck, that's why you can feel the magic here. So King Diamond was here. He rehearsed here. Death, DTA was also here, and they also rehearsed here. Even like these huge bands like Coldplay, they've been here. Like they recorded some stuff for 3 days here. So yeah, that's how amazing this studio is. But yeah, King Diamond was here. All right. Oh, and another very important thing I forgot mentioning, and sorry about my English, I got a little bit nervous before recording this. But yeah, since we all live in different cities and Sonia lives in another country, we were very worried on finding like the right timing and how to do it properly during the pandemic, you know, like how to do it safely for everyone and in a very responsible way, because we know it's not only us, there's like a team involved. So what we decided is everyone got tested before they left their homes, everyone got tested when we got here, so we were like safe. Yeah, and after being tested, we made sure that no one was in touch with anyone from outside this, you know, like this bubble we created here, just so we make sure we could be chill during the whole recording process with not having to be worried about Corona and everything. So because of this, me and the girls rented a house that is provided by the people here from the studio. That's why the studio is amazing. Like they have like a lodge for bands that is like 2 houses up the studio. So not only it's safe for us, so we don't have to, you know, like be in public transportation or anything and have being in touch with anyone. I don't see my boyfriend for like a month almost. I haven't seen my boyfriend for a month also. So we're just there, and it's not only it's safe, but it's pretty practical, you know, like we could just like while recording, we could just like wake up 15 minutes before the recording and then we would just be here. So it was pretty comfortable. And yeah, I'll show you a little bit of our crib for you, and I hope you like it. And there's a funny thing that we had like a couple of photo shoots and stuff, and we would leave the house like super produced like now, and then everyone around was like, what the hell with these girls? Sometimes they're just like wearing flip-flops, and then like 10 minutes later they're all like metal and stuff. So it would happen a lot. So yeah, this is our home. Welcome to our crib. So you can see it's like 15 steps from the studio, and yeah, this way we made sure we're safe and comfy during the recordings. And then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our routine here. Oops, I never get it right. It's always on the second time. All right, righty, right. So this is our home. You can see there's alcohol, all types of alcohol here, so we make sure we're all protected. Yeah, so this is the first room, and this is, you can see my yoga mat here. Everyone pretty much thinks that we gotta be angry before recording, like because we're making a death metal album. To me, it's the opposite way. I need to meditate and do yoga so my body gets relaxed enough for my screamings. For my screams. So yeah, that's my yoga mat. I used to do like some yoga here every morning or so. This is a very important room. You can see like some of the girls' gears are here. In this room, not only we would be practicing like before the recording, like guitars, the girls would be doing the solos here, and I would be crying on the other room like, oh, it sounds so beautiful. But not only we use this room to practice a lot, but mainly of our most important decisions band-wise were made in this room. So I'll miss this room. I really miss this room. So here is where we would have our tea parties. 3 of us don't drink alcohol. 3 from 4 of us don't drink alcohol, so we drink a lot of tea. And we would just, I think this is the laugh room, because we would just sit here before or after the recordings and drink a lot of tea and just laugh our asses off. It was pretty much cool. And I got prepared. I bought like my whole tea stock from home. You got all kinds of tea here, all kinds of herbs. I'm a herb addicted. Like, I love tea, and Luana also does love tea. But I made sure I had tea for every occasion. Like, oh, I have a headache, I have tea for you. Oh my God, I can't sleep, I have tea for you. So I made sure I have all kinds of herbs, so we could not only, you know, like have some soothing time drinking tea, but also for medical emergencies, if you can say so. Yeah, this is our kitchen. Of course, we cleaned that up before shooting this. Of course, this is where we keep all our food stock. This is my vegan shizzles whizzles. I'm a vegan, for those who don't know. I don't know, I know no one asked, but yeah. So this is my vegan specialties. And this is a very important area for us. Unfortunately, we had a tree problem and there's like some leaves, but come here. Oh, this is the place where we would sit, at least some of us would sit like every morning. It's super quiet. And right now you can't listen to the birds because it's a little late, but in the morning this would get like filled up with birds and all kinds of birds. They eating like our typical Brazilian fruits there. And we would just sit here and like drink some tea and get really, really, really relaxed before the recordings, which we think was very important. So yeah, this is a very special place. And also we're gonna have a vegan barbecue here on the same spot to celebrate when all the albums done and delivered to the label. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you upstairs. This is Tainá. We made sure we were very comfortable, you know, like that everyone could sleep on the time they prefer and stuff. So this is Tainá's room. We have like single rooms for everyone. And this is where she does her morning exercise every day or so. This is where Sonia is staying. Yeah. Let me see. Nothing interesting here. Just like tons of like jewelry and metal and silver for the video we're shooting. And this is my room and Luana's. Yeah, this is our room. Luana stays here. I'm staying here. This is our workstation. Me and Luana with our laptop solved so many things on this table right here. So very important part of our thing. Yeah, this is like I have some coloring tools here. Because like on the recordings, we need to be so focused all the time. Then whenever I wasn't recording, I really just wanted to do things where I could feel like very uncompromised, like just painting. So that's what I did. I bought like this coloring books, lots of pencils and like some modeling dough. So I could be there just doing something uncompromised when I was not like totally focused on recording. I also I also brought like many books like astrology related. I'm sorry if you don't like what I study astrology, but I didn't read a page. I didn't read a page. Like whenever we were not at the studio, we would be like so exhausted here in the house. So just brought them for a little ride with me here, but didn't read a page, a line. And I think that's it. And just to wrap it up, this is all really important for us because again, like we live in different cities, like very far from each other, and Sonia does not live in Brazil, so we don't have the chance to be around each other very much. So this is very, very important for us because like we put the band together, and like Tainá, I had never met Tainá before. One of our guitarists, Sonia, I had met her like once or twice, but not after we put the band together. So it was really important and special. I even get the chills here and I get a little emotional that we had the time to be here and like really getting to know each other and talk and laugh and cry from happiness together. It was really nice. So it was really important to have this house like right by the side of the studio so we could, you know, like spend some time together. And if you want to see more technical details, because this was more about a little bit of our routine, but if you want to check more technical details about our recordings, please stay tuned. We'll soon be releasing a studio report on the recordings, and there we'll be explaining everything like technically, like about everything, about the whole process. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope it was not too silly or not too long, and I hope you had fun. And thanks a lot for your amazing support. Thank you.